points on messages. You played some of the 5th one? Yeah, these has Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The 5th game is like its own unique thing. Some of the others are kind of like ports of the other Mega Man games, but they're still a little bit different. Alright, so this is going to be on regular Game Boy, and that's good. No more Game Boy Color for this week, anyway. Buster-only Mega Man. Let's do a new prediction. You guys want to do a new gamble? You like this Mega Man game? I don't remember anything about it except it was hard. I did a stream of these a while ago and had fun with it. They're good games. These are good Mega Man games on the Game Boy. All right, it's 2:36 now. Will I beat this before 5? Actually, 5:15. 5:15 Central Standard Time. New prediction if you guys want to do that. But yeah, this is tough, and it's going to be even tougher with Buster only. This game is a good OST. It does. Original soundtrack. Hey, look at me, I know an acronym. Game Boy Mega Man games, the same dev team that did X3. Oh, that's why they're harder, I bet, right? That's probably why they're harder. All right, do the points if you want to. Who should we fight first? Does it even matter? I don't think it matters because we're doing Buster only. So who do you guys want to see first? Who do you guys want to fight? You want to spend points on this prediction. All you pupils, don't blink. No David Cage, welcome in. You want Fireman, okay? You want Fireman, you got him. Mega Man is usually very hard, and that is not much time. We'll see. We will see. Does this have retro achievements? Let me see if it does. I've got them turned on. I guess it's got them. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're gonna go back to Bomb Man, right? When I die, all the way. Bomb Man's not even in this game. I didn't even see him in there. You can play this on an SNES with Super Game Boy. Yes, you can. It's at 0:39. Okay, so it is working. I have not played this in many years. Buster only is going to be hard. Oh, that doesn't kill me? We got Sniper Joe. That does not kill me. We have iframes. Hey, the music is pretty good. You guys are right. I think it's a little too loud, though. I'll turn it down just a little bit. Thank you for the good luck. Probably gonna need it. No Guts Man either, right? Yep. That's good. Nobody likes the Guts Man stage with those platforms at the beginning anyway. Oh my god, I missed it. You almost never get health drops in this game. They're very rare. Great. Good start. Good start. I'm not used to the controls. Like, this controls a little differently than NES Mega Man. It's not quite the same. It's a little more delayed, it feels like. There's bad screen crunch. Really, really bad screen crunch. Like this, the Mega Man sprite is freaking huge. I'm not used to that. That can make a Game Boy game harder. Battletoads on Game Boy was pretty hard for that reason. You can't see very much. Have to move further over before I make each jump. Yeah, Pitfall's already done. Pitfall's done, Money Matt. It's complete. I think this will look quite nice if I have bad eyesight like me. It is easy to see, isn't it? Hey, that's from Quickman! These guys are from Quickman's level in Mega Man 2. Look at these. Except now they're in Fireman in Mega Man 1. Honestly, that's where they should have been all along for those enemies. Sophie, welcome in. How's the Buster? Just getting started. Welcome in, Sophie. I hope you've been doing well. Good to see you as always. We are just getting started. We haven't beat anyone yet. It's going to be hard, I know that. I'm going to die a lot. This is not an easy game to begin with. I remember like really struggling with this game on my first playthrough a long time ago. Even with all the weapons available, I had a hard time. Sophie, hope you're doing good. Always good to see you. I like Buster only runs in Mega Man, always have. I kind of prefer it. Can we not get that? No, we cannot get that. Game Boy, my eyes, where's my Super Game Boy? I have one. I've got a Super Game Boy, it's good. I remember playing Pokemon on the Super Nintendo, Pokemon Red a long time ago. Plugging it into the Super Nintendo, it was pretty awesome. It does look really good. Let me throw my 35K on Yay real quick. Royal, you live dangerously, sir. You are a heavy gambler. You are risky with those points. But yes, this does look really good. Look at the graphics. It's like they took the NES graphics and ported them directly. It just looks good. Is that gonna hit me? No, we can shoot this guy from here, okay. Look how slow the Buster shots are in the Game Boy version. They're just slow. We're gonna get the fireman with no health and he's gonna destroy me. Sitting at 350K, you win more than you lose. All right, seems like you're doing just fine. Bo, welcome in. No, this is not a first playthrough, but this is the first time I've ever tried Buster only. I like to do all the Mega Man games Buster only. We've never done this one with just that, so this is the first for that. And thank you for the hug, Cruddas. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. I hated the Super Game Boy because I'm colorblind and it asked me to pick the colors. That sucks. That sucks. It's like, pick the colors. We know you want to. Not thinking that not everybody can do that. That does suck, yeah. Some games have colorblind options I've seen, like more modern games. That's nice. I'm glad they've included that. I've seen that in like different options menus and stuff. Turn it on colorblind mode. That's cool. Anything that gets more people to experience the games better is wonderful. Genesis Mega Man's weird looking. I've done that. The Wily Wars, I played that fairly recently, like several months ago. 3 or 4 months ago, I think I played that. Dude, you do never get health back in this. You never get health back. You never get health back. I can't even get to Fireman. Did I get a checkpoint at least? Yeah, how far back is this? We're not even gonna get to Fireman on this run. I have to get better at the level. Look how many shots, dude. How far back is this? Is a long way back. Oh my God, this is gonna be hard, dude. This is gonna be hard. This is not gonna be a joke. We might be here for a little while. Company's still trying to figure out what to do with the sprite size. Batman for Game Boy, you're a tiny sprite. That was Chibi Batman. Sprite is so big because it's 160 by 140 pixels. Yep. Bo, how you doing, man? Hope you've been doing good lately. Modern games have colorblind accessibility a lot more now. It's nice, not always perfect, but it's really important to someone like team games and stuff. I completely agree, yes. I love it when games are made more accessible for everyone. You got sorry people out there that are like, no, the game should only be this way for these kind of people. I hate gatekeepers. Those people are called gatekeepers and they suck. Look how far back this put me. Good God. Just back near the beginning. The music sounds good. I recognize it from the original Fireman stage. Na 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 na. I like it. Sounds good. This runs at a high frame rate too. A lot of Game Boy games don't. This does. I'm not using turbo, by the way. I'm not using turbo. That will make it harder. You know, it'd be nice if we could get some health back. Can I farm this guy for some health? Because we have no lives, and I'm not gonna beat Fireman without some health. If we even get to him on this run. Health never drops in this game. It's so... Look, you never get health. They only drop weapon energy. And we don't even have any weapons, and I'm not even allowed to use them. Frisky, what's up, man? Welcome in. How you doing today? The Game Boy lava's like a rave. Yeah, it doesn't even like animate back and forth like it does in the original game. It just flashes. What's up, Frisky? Welcome in. Should have bet more channel points. Should have believed in you more. Hey, things aren't going very well. I don't think believing in me is a good idea right now. This is not going good at all. Had 1,000,000 points once. Mixer wasn't doing game redeems anymore, so used 250 for predictions for fun. I'm okay with the losses. Being here for Mixer stream makes me a winner every time. Fredas, that's too nice. That's way too nice. I don't deserve that. How many points have I cost you by not succeeding sometimes? That's on you though, right? Yeah, no, there's no E-tanks in this one. There's gonna be a no E-tank run regardless. Hey, I got health back. What the hell? I actually got health back in this game? I think something's wrong. I think something's bad wrong if health is dropping. All right, we're gonna get the fireman with no health. And no lives. I'm so dead. Frisky, hope you're doing good today. Always believe in you, Mixer. I enjoy disappointment. All right, well then, you know what? You're gonna be happy when Fireman eats me alive. Watch this. Watch him destroy me. All right. I wonder if he fights the same or if it's different. All right, just keep doing that and we'll be all right. You really gonna let me get away with this? There's no way. There's no way. No. He's gonna move. Dude, what in the actual hell? The achievement unlocked. Hell is frozen over, clearly. All right, we got the firestorm that I can't use. All right, what stage you guys want to see now? Pick one. It doesn't matter. We're not using the sub weapon, so we can do them in any order. All right, well, Fireman didn't do anything except stand there, so maybe the rest of them will also not do anything. All right, you want Iceman? All right. Iceman it is. All right, I'm going to take some deaths here because we have no lives. This is not a 1 credit clear, so I don't care about that. So we need to die and get my lives back so we can actually fight Iceman and have more lives, because I bet maybe the others will be harder. Iceman, there you go, Johnny. There he is. I like the weird look of Mega Man's circuitry. That was kind of weird, wasn't it? Continue. That's what we want to do. Yeah. Yeah, we brought our quarters today. We got unlimited quarters. It's all good. You die, another quarter. I remember I kept up with how much money it would have taken to beat some arcade games. I think Gradius 2 was the one that was the highest at like $70 or $80 to beat, because I had to put in so many quarters to beat it. What a waste of money, right? Imagine wasting money on Gradius of all games. You want a good game to play? Don't play Gradius. Ice to see you? I know, right? Shock, yeah, I know, all the quarters. There's just not enough. They don't have credits in Japanese Game Boy anymore, and would a 1 credit clear that doesn't exist. I think a 1 credit clear of this would be doable. You'd have to be good at it, and I'm not. Oh my god, those ice blocks melt? They do. That's a new mechanic they put in this game. That's not in the original. That's kind of cool. I like that. I like that. Truxton 2, one of my favorite arcade games and shooters. I played Truxton on Genesis. It was way too hard for me. I remember renting it. Not very good at shmups. You guys know that. I'm not a shmup guy. People keep telling me I should play more shmups. I think I should play less. I don't like that genre. They're just stressful. Ice that melts in the Game Boy. What is this? I don't know. It's something new. I don't know. Now we have icicles forming and falling. All right, so this is not the Iceman stage you all know and love from Mega Man 1. This is something completely different with new mechanics that is not in the original game. And I haven't played this in so many years, I don't remember any of this stuff. I've probably not played this in, I don't know, it's probably been like 4 or 5 years. Mr. I beat Gradius 2 Arcade, I'm not good at shmups. You know how many times I died doing that, Frisky? Go watch the YouTube video I did on that. Go watch it. Watch how many times I die. It's embarrassing. That game is embarrassing. $70 to $80 back in the day for Gradius might have been an alright price that was a store-bought game. Yeah, but I didn't have any fun at all, though. I had no fun. I was miserable. Absolutely miserable. I don't think you were intended to beat the game the way I did. I think you were supposed to beat it with 1 credit clear. Because I just, like brute forced my way through it, and I don't think that's what that was the intended path. All right, so what do you do here? See, these are new mechanics. I'm having to learn this. Excuse me? Excuse me, game? So we're supposed to... like this? That looks good to me. All right. These ice physics. These ice physics. No! Just start over. God damn it. Just start over. It's fine. Wait, this level's harder than the original one. This is not an easy Mega Man game, Frisky. I remember playing it a long time ago. And so Buster only, that's just gonna make it harder, but it's surely not gonna help with the platforming. Hey, we got health back and got it back again. That's rare. Which Mega Man stage had the platforms that dropped you right at the start of the stage? Poor 4-year-old Sophie. That would be Gutsman. That's Gutsman's level. I was not a fan of that either. Sophie, that drove me nuts. I had that as a kid too. I had Mega Man 1. I never beat it. I only beat it when I started streaming. I got my vengeance at last. Only took like 30 years, but I got it. I was very happy to finally beat Mega Man 1. I never got past the Yellow Devil. That was my limit back in that game. I did own Mega Man 2 and 3 as a kid, and I beat those, but I couldn't beat Mega Man 1. I didn't know the cheese strat on the Yellow Devil. I didn't know you could pause it with the electric beam in its face. I didn't know you could do that. I had no idea. I was like 9 years old. You're gonna get good though. Mega Man 3 was your favorite? It's really good. A lot of people don't like Mega Man 3. I think it's fine. Most people, 2 is their favorite. 2's my favorite. I do like 3. All right, so this is a little sequence you have to follow. That's gonna drop, you go up here. I made it that time. See, I'm getting good. Oh my God, Big Eye! No! Big Eye's the worst thing ever. Then it's in this game, great. What if I just go underneath them? Okay. I feel better now, screw Big Eye. Those are the worst regular enemies in Mega Man 1. They have a lot of health. You can freeze them though, but we won't be able to do that on this playthrough. Buster only. Ice physics and they're... Oh my God, those fun noodles. Those fun noodles! Remember Fun Noodles? That was a fun toy in the pool. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna keep going because I can't kill those anyway. Hey, made it to Iceman with 2 lives. I think we'll get him this time. I like Mega Man 6 a lot, top 3. I like 6. I like all of them. I've never found a Mega Man game I didn't like. Mega Man 3 is my favorite on NES. Mega Man World 5 on Super Game Boy. I need to try that one. Owned 3, so played it the most. Only rented the others. That made me love Proto Man. Good old Proto Man. You talking about this guy? Sophie, is that the guy you're talking about? Good old Proto Man. I like that guy too. Damageless Stave Chivo. Who cares? I don't want it. No Chivos for me. Haven't done Mega Man 11 yet. Have not done Mega Man 11. We're gonna stream that. All right, let's see what Iceman does. Oh, it's gonna be like the original fight. All right. Oh my god, yep. It's 1 damage per shot, by the way. Got him. Got him. All right, so far they're not... The bosses aren't putting up too much of a fight right now. That's good. The stages are worse than the bosses so far. We got a long way to go, though. We got a very long way to go. Iceman down. His whistle is iconic. It's so good, right? 1 and 3 are where it's at. You don't like 2? What's up, Maddie? You don't like Mega Man 2? That's the one everybody likes. Even I like that popular game. All right, pick Cutman or Elect Man. Who do you want? These bosses only have A. I know, they don't do a whole lot. Elect Man next, okay. Oh my god, this is gonna be the worst of the bunch, right? 2's my favorite Mega. Oh my god, it's got fans. Really? Well, these are in the original. The original Elect Man stage has those as well, so yeah. Princess Retro, welcome in. Hope your day's going good. Good to see you. We're talking about who likes what Mega Man game. We got Yoku blocks here too. That's wonderful. Said no one ever. That was lucky. Princess Retro, welcome in. Always good to see you. We're making some progress. We've got 2 of the Robot Masters down so far. Fireman and Iceman have died. We're doing Buster only. Oh my god, I'm gonna land on the electricity. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. There's Proto. See, Proto, I was using your remotes to show Sophie. Proto Man. 9 and 10 should do the DLC. One of them had a DLC exclusive boss. I don't remember. I want to say maybe I did. I think I did. Oh shit. What? Well, I guess we're playing Jump King now. This is how Jump King works. You die, you fall, you go back. All right, so it's gonna be one of these kind of stages. Oh, God. God damn it. All right, we're gonna get there. Just hang in there. I hate these things. I was like half a millisecond too fast. Was it 9 or 10 you could play as Proto Man? I think it was 9. I think you can do like a challenge run of 9. You can pick Proto Man, but he takes like double damage, but he's got a charge shot and a slide, so it kind of makes up for it. I haven't done that yet. That's something I need to do. We need to do a Proto run of Mega Man 9. That would make for a different style of game, because I just played as Mega Man when I played it. Are you serious, dude? Well, this level's no fun. I think I did some of the DLC, I want to say, for 9 and 10. I don't remember. It's been a while. I'll have to look at my VOD. It's on YouTube. Da-na-na-na. These classic songs are so good. I love them. I love the Mega Man series. It's always been one of my favorites. There is one person that hangs out in my chat occasionally that hates Mega Man. I don't name shame, but I'm not gonna name names. There's too much Mega Man played. Why are you not playing Dark Souls? Yeah. Denali Gemini, welcome in. How you doing today? Hope your day's going good. We're doing a little Buster Only challenge here. Hey, look, it's Airman's level from Mega Man 2. They've like spliced in parts from other games here. Yeah, hating Mega Man. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? What is there to hate about the Mega Man series? That would be nothing. They're just good games. How does this work? That was simple. Wolf, welcome in. What's going on? Dude, well done on Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 yesterday. That was fun. Hope you're doing good today, man. You know why I'm playing this today? Because you were doing Mega Man on NES last night, so that kind of inspired me. I was like, you know what? I'm ready for let's find a Buster only run I haven't done yet. And I was like, I haven't done Game Boy Mega Man. Oh shit. I haven't done Mega Man on Game Boy, the first one, Buster only yet. Let's do that. So Wolf, you kind of inspired this run with your play last night. Yeah, no David Cage, I know. People always want to do comparisons like that. People want to do too much comparing. I like liking games for what they are. If a game is good, it's fine. Don't compare it to anything. Look at it as it's its own thing. That's what I do. Oh my God, look at that hitbox. Can't say there's any classic style Mega Man games I don't like, same here. I'm probably even gonna like Mega Man X6 and everyone seems to hate that one. Good right now, just chilling. I'm glad, man. I'm glad. But yeah, you kind of inspired this run. I was like, yeah, I kind of want to get in on some of this Mega Man fun. It's just good. X1 through X3 are all 10 out of 10 for me. I enjoyed them all a lot. A lot of people don't like X3, but I had a good time with all three. I had a good time with all three of the X games. And I like X4 as well. X4's on PlayStation 1. I liked it. But we got to do X5, X6, 7, and 8 still. I know 7's 3D. I know. We're going to do it anyway. It's only a matter of time. All right. The hitbox on this is kind of big. Barely. All right. Big Eye. God damn it. Goddamn Big Eye. All right, maybe we'll just get lucky and he'll jump over me. Nope. He's RNG. You can't control what they do. You can freeze them, but I mean, this is the Buster only run, so I can't do that. Oh, made it to elect, man. All right, that's good with all my lives. All right, how's this fight gonna go? The other... Ow. How did you miss me at point blank range? You suck! Dude, he's at point blank range trying to hit me with electric bolts and missed. Twice. I don't know how that happened. All right, I'll take it though. That was ridiculous. All right, he's dead. Cutman. Cutman up next. Jax had just randomly ended. We had a fight against an armored Birdman in Pitfall. That was the final boss. It was like something out of Power Rangers or some mech show or something. It was insane. I was totally unexpected with that. But yeah, Pitfall's done. It's not a very long game. It's fairly short. Not exactly Muppets. I'm just gonna keep running. I think that's a good idea here. These are new enemies, these little saw blades. Those were not in the original game. Got that one up, that's good. Those little saw blade guys, those were not in the original game. These. Oh, well, you can't shoot that. All right, you can kill that with sub-weapons. Oh my God! What? Look at these! Oh my God, those are terrible! And there's another one! And they take a lot of hits, too. See, the levels are all completely different from the original game. Those enemies didn't even exist. They cannot hit me. Saw blades looks like those guys in Super Mario 2. What were those guys called? I forgot the name of that enemy. What are you talking about with that? Do you remember the name, Frisky? Electman Game Boy sucks. So far, the bosses have not put up much of a fight. But especially Fireman, he just stood there. What if we just go this way? Okay, well, that probably worked better than it should. I bet I can shoot you from here. I can. Ah, nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do. What a loser. Sniper Joe. I hate that guy. Do you like enemies that do not exist? I don't know, do I? Is it Ninja? They do kind of look like those. I see the same eye pattern. Ninjas, I remember those. Oh my god. Looks dangerous. Okay, that's probably gonna respawn. Yep, knew it. I should just kept going. I bet we're at a checkpoint now. Screw you, Big Eye! How far back? Okay, we're back at Sniper Joe. That's not that far. The music is so good. It's so good. They did a nice rendition here. All right, just keep going. I'm not going to bother fighting that. Composers of these old 8-bit tunes are so underrated. It's amazing what they did with this. It's amazing. This is old school Game Boy. They did a good job. That guy just going to fall? Nope, he does not. All right, there he went. All right, well, that kind of worked. Those guys have a lot of health. Got him. Nice. Game Boy is underrated, I think, when it comes to music. Game Boy has produced some great soundtracks on a lot of games. I don't know how I was supposed to get through that without getting hit, but okay. Hey, we made it to Cutman with a couple of lives. That's good. We're making progress. All right, how tough is he going to be? Okay. Definitely harder than the others. He's normally one of the easiest ones, not in this game. Game Boy Draculas tend to have great music. Draculas? You're talking about like Bram Stoker's Dracula? Wonder if Big Eye sees it? I hope not. Love the Game Boy sound chip, basically NES and stereo. Duke Torgo, welcome in, man. And yes, I would agree with that for sure. It's amazing what they were able to accomplish. Oh, can you not go under him? I should have tried to run under him. All right, we might win anyway. Got him. All right. Okay, that was close. That was pretty close. All right. All four are down. Thank you for GGs. We're getting there. I like that right there is pretty cool. Seeing Mega Man's like inner workings right there. All right, we got Carry. What the hell is that? Carry? That's like the item 2 of this game. All right, Wily. I remember the Wily levels not being easy in this. I remember them not being easy. Did I just see Mega Man naked? You did. You did see him naked. I'm not gonna say anything about it though. We'll just pretend it didn't happen, right? Blazing through this like it wasn't difficult for you as a kid. I never played this as a kid. This is not one I owned as a kid. All right, we have Carry. I think you have to use that to get through certain parts, but if I don't have to use it, then I'm not going to use it. We're not gonna use it to make it easier. We're gonna do the platforming as it was intended. No, I beat this years ago, Frisky, on stream using all the sub-weapons and stuff, but I've never tried a Buster-only run of this game. So this is kind of a first, and I haven't played this in years. So I'm kind of having to relearn the levels, which is a good thing. Yeah, Nadir, the Pitfall game just randomly ended after like stage 4. I thought it was going to be longer than it was, but it was pretty short. I hate Big Eye. That's the biggest jerk enemy in the game. It's just RNG. Oh, we got the Mega Man 2 drills. We got that. Pause, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope your day's going good. You guys talking about Castlevania now? Portrait of Ruin? I've seen playthrough of that. I typically don't like the Metroidvania Castlevanias. Those aren't for me, but those are the ones everyone loves now. I just got left out in the cold. That's okay. I'll find something I can play. Pitfall game didn't need passwords? No, it didn't. That game was beatable without passwords. That was very beatable game. Even with limited continues, you can get good enough to beat that. Am I gonna drop onto spikes? Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna drop onto spikes. All right, I'm gonna die here and get my lives back. All right, so there's spikes right in the middle. We're gonna have to keep that in mind. Of course, there's spikes there. Of course. That was like clockwork, man. I'm gonna return to Mighty Number 9. I mean, never beat the intro stage, hardest difficulty, and Buster only. That's like a Mega Man type game, isn't it? Mighty Number 9. I've never played it before. Easy prediction, I know. That was a little bit too easy. Pitfall game you could do deathless? You could. That game's very learnable. Like, a lot of games don't seem deathless doable, but then you play them and you kind of understand, yeah, I understand how the game works now. You could do it. We don't need a Mega Man Metroidvania, please. Actually, there is such a thing. That Mega Man Legends or whatever, right? On PlayStation 1, I believe that's like Metroidvania, am I right? I don't have any interest in it, but I mean, it is a thing. I hate Big Eye. Would you be a bigger jerk? All right, maybe we can get health back here at the drills. I wonder if regular enemies can even drop one-ups in this game. I haven't seen it happen yet. Quirky, welcome in. Thank you for the 155 stream streak. We just made it to Dr. Wily levels. We just got here, and they're not dropping health, they're not dropping lives, they're not dropping anything I need. They're just doing nothing. The Zero and the Advent games were more Metroidvania than Legends. Legends was unique. Yeah, I've seen Legends gameplay. It doesn't look like it's something I would like. I'm not much of a Metroidvania guy, even though people just love that genre so much. I like old school stuff like this, or Castlevania, old school, Castlevania 1 and 3. I'm not a Metroidvania guy. Sorry for you guys that love it, I know. It's very loved. Quirky, thank you so much for the long streak. I appreciate it very much. That's a lot of streams. I was seeing if they would drop anything differently, but I don't think they do. At least we got some health back. Rondo's one I'm playing endlessly. I guess it's just my pick. I love Rondo. That's one of my favorites. I love Rondo. All right, so there's gonna be spikes in the middle. Is there gonna be more spikes? Are there gonna be more spikes? Yes, there are. Okay, well, they didn't get me that time though. Okay, that was a bit of a jump scare, but we made it. Oh, Sniper Joe can jump now? All right, that's different. Mighty Number 9 is a bit 8-bit styled spin-off called Mighty Gunvolt Burst on Steam that plays like classic Mega Man. Is much better. Maybe I should try that sometime. Kid Dracula's good, I like that. Good choice. I'm not a fan of early 3D. That's an era of gaming I just kind of skipped out on. Early 3D, like Ocarina of Time era, that was not for me. Mario 64, not really for me either. I know, it's okay. I did Mario 64 on stream, it's fine, but I prefer 2D Mario. And Zelda, I prefer 2D. For everything 2D, what am I talking about? It's 2D, I want it. I'll watch other people play 3D. How about that? I like the character and mech models in Mega Man Legends. Game itself is not something for me. The gameplay I watch, not for me either. You want to play it, Goten? I'll watch you play it. How about that? I'll just sit back and watch you play. You enjoy. Catch up with you guys, make sure I'm not missing anything. Capcom make a Mega Man Metroidvania. Why? It's because we need more Metroidvania? Like, there's everything Metroidvania right now. Everything you can think of. Hollow Knight, Silk Song just came out. That's Metroidvania. We got a new Castlevania coming out soon. That's gonna be Metroidvania. It's enough, dude. Where's these kind of games? Where are these? I think we have to use carry here. How does this work? Oh, it's like a janky item 1. Okay, so yeah, we have to use carry there to get through the level. Oh my god, I'm gonna die here because there's gonna be spikes, right? I knew it. All right, so we gotta go hard left there. We gotta go hard left because I don't know. It's die to learn. Everything's gone Metroidvania now. If you don't like that, you just get left out in the cold. So I'll just be out in the cold, I guess. Even that new, there's like a new Shinobi game. And even that was, they added Metroidvania to that. God damn it. At least the new Ninja Gaiden, I don't think, has Metroidvania. I can play that and actually have a good time without backtracking. I'm not a fan of backtracking unless I'm playing RPG. Use carry to get over that. All right, so the spikes are on the far left. Should be able to get through them if you have to use carry. God damn it! All right, so we have to use it to get through that. There's no way you cannot make that jump. Willing to bet $100 you'll love Katana Zero. What kind of game is that? Frisky, thank you for the bits. Katana Zero, what kind of game is that? Metroidvania sell, linear platformers don't. I just refuse. I don't buy Metroidvanias, but I know most people do. Because you know why? Because people get OP in a Metroidvania. Their character becomes like godlike powers. And I don't like that. I like having a character that doesn't get that powerful. I'm gonna use Symphony of the Night as an example. Alucard becomes pure god mode in that game. I don't like that. That's just me though. I like linear platformers. All right, so we're gonna have to use this again to get over there. All right, now I can make the jump, right? Now I can make it, okay. Now I'm almost dead though, so it doesn't really matter. I want more Metroidvania roguelikes. What, it's like different every time you play? So that would be more interesting. With a difficulty setting. How about that? Make it harder. I feel like most Metroidvania games have just not enough difficulty. Now the Hollow Knight games, they kind of do that. Those games are hard. Is there anything in this room? Yeah, this is gonna kill me. All right, I'm probably not gonna make it much further on this run, but we know the level up to this point. Dead Cells, doesn't that do like randomizer or whatever? I think I've seen some gameplay of Dead Cells. We got birds. Everybody's favorite, right? In Mio, you actually get weaker. That's good. That's really good. I bet that pissed people off. Found one called Zexion. Zexion, never heard of that. I don't keep up with like many games coming out anymore. I used to keep up with games through magazines. You know, kind of like these. Kind of like this. This is how I used to get my gaming news. And anytime you wanted to learn what games were coming out, you got your latest issue of Nintendo Power. You got your latest issue of Electronic Gaming Monthly. That's how you learned what was going on. And when that stopped happening, I just quit caring. I'm not gonna go out of my way to look things up on the internet. I like going to the grocery store and getting the latest issue of EGM. That's what I like. But that's over now. That's long over. You can't do that anymore. I don't even know if groceries have magazine sections anymore. I haven't even noticed in years. Those are linear, Jorgrel? That's good. That's what I would like. You know, I bet these would be really easier to kill with the electric beam, but we're not allowed to use that. That's a very hardcore Metroidvania. Oh, a hardcore one? Those are rare. Everybody's favorite Metroidvania is Symphony of the Night, the easiest one. They like being a god character that can't die and has all the most OP equipment. That's what they like. Not me, though. Oh my god, I don't know where the spikes are. I'm gonna die again. Oh, that was a lucky guess. Okay. There's a boss rush at the end of this level? Are you kidding? I don't have any lives. And now we do a boss rush. Oh my, I'm dead. I have no chance. All right, let's go. Oh, it's a Mega Man 2 bosses this time. All right, quick, man, let's go. Yeah, I'm dead. We don't have enough lives. I have to get here with more lives. This might be a real problem. Yeah, see, we got to get here with more lives. This is going to be really hard. A boss rush with no E-tanks and Buster only. Yeah, you wanted a challenge? All right, now it got hard. Mega Man games don't really start getting hard until you get to Wily levels. And then they get hard. And then you start suffering. This is going to be hard. All right, we get there with more lives, I'll have more of a chance. I wasn't even able to beat him with full health. I hope they drop health when you beat them. I hope that's a thing. We're gonna find out though. Laid back with a beer, welcome in. We have a little bit of challenge to work through here, that's good. We want challenge. Big Eye is being a dick as always. Laid back with beer, hope your day's going good, man. Lives are for the weak. Yeah, we get there with 0 lives again. I'll clean the whole boss rush up with 0 lives. And no E-tanks, right? This game doesn't even have E-tanks. I love that. I love it. I bet this game is disliked because there's no E-tanks. Not that I would use them anyway, but they're not here. That's why Mega Man and Bass is a hated game. You know why? Because that's a forced no E-tank run. I remember when I first played it, people were like, I hate this game, I hate this game, I hate Mega Man and Bass. This is the worst of the Mega Man games ever. And I was like, why all the hate for this game? And people were like, because there's no E-tanks. And I was like, well, that's just Tuesday for me, because I don't believe in E-tanks anyway. Good. Good. Didn't want them to begin with. Never wanted them. So yeah, Mega Man and Bass, that was fine. I have a no E-tank emote, remember? E-tanks, who needs them? I don't care if you guys use them though, it's fine. It's completely fine. Couldn't get over there quick enough. Could not do it. Could not do it. All right, you know what that means. You know what that means. I'm just gonna take another death here and we're gonna start the stage over and get there with more lives because there's a boss rush. Yeah, his name's actually Forte. It's not Bass. That's what them. It's supposed to be Rockman and Forte, but here in North America, we ended up with Mega Man and Bass. They're like changing the names of stuff. I guess Mega Man's okay, but that's not the original, is it? Lame replacement for Proto Man, but I'm biased. I prefer Proto Man as well, honestly. I do. I'd rather have him than Forte. All right, let's try again. Let's get good. I like a challenge. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. There's another 2D action game on Steam called Haunted Lands. Make sure you would like, inspired by old DOS platformers like Dangerous Save and Biomenace. Difficult too. That sounds fun. I'll have to put that on my Steam wish list then. Haunted Lands. All right. None of that Metroidvania stuff to get in the way of my fun, right? None of that backtracking stuff. I don't want to backtrack. I don't think it's possible to go under that guy. Named Socket Man would be more accurate than Mega Man. Socket Man, so you can like plug in your new weapons. Is that what you're going with that? Socket Man. I believe that game, I posted that game in the Discord. Maybe you did. Maybe Moose Friendly, welcome in. Maybe I already like put it on my Steam wish list because I do put stuff on there quite frequently. Mostly it's like RPGs and linear games. It's a combination of that kind of stuff. No Resident Evil, none of that kind of stuff. That's what everybody else loves, not me. You enjoy your little Dark Souls and Resident Evil. I'll play Mega Man on Game Boy with no E-tanks. And Buster only. That's what I'm gonna do. People tell me like these kind of challenges are like extremely hardcore and stuff, and then people are like, well, I don't know if I want to try that. I'm like, well, why not try it? They're like, well, I'm too busy playing Resident Evil for the 85th time. I'm like, well, that's why you're not doing this kind of stuff, because you don't bother with it. Maybe that's why. Maybe give it a try. You might be surprised how well you would do. But no, Resident Evil playthrough 823 is more important. I get it. Proto Man got replaced by Forte because the Mega Man cartoon ruined his reputation. Was that the Ruby Spears cartoon that had them? I think I saw that a little bit. It wasn't very good. I would go with the name Socket Man so I could use the cheesy line, "Sock it to me" when I face bosses. Doc, that just sounds too much like you. Proto Man can't catch a break in Mega Man and Base. Just an awful day for him. He didn't deserve it, right? EverQuest, Haunted Joker says, you asked me yesterday if I was your guardian angel, what game did you switch to in 99? I went through the archives and the answer is EverQuest. I think you heard me say it. That's yesterday. So you're just repeating what I said. I'm not sure if that counts, but you know what? I'll give you credit for it. Thank you for the 100 bits, man. Welcome in. But yes, that is the correct answer. That is right. I did play a lot of EverQuest back in the day. I was actually addicted to that game. It was a real... I've never been addicted to anything in my life besides that game. I'll probably never play it again. That's a good thing. I can't play that game, like, casually. I have to play... When I play that game, I have to play it for 90 hours a week. That's not a good thing to do. Alright, where's that bird? I know he's coming. And he drops nothing I need. Big surprise, right? Also, everything is to be turned into Metroidvania. Imagine Final Fantasy VII, the Metroidvania. I mean, everything else is, why not? Next thing, you're gonna have a football game that's a Metroidvania, right? Baseball, MLB The Show 29, the Metroidvania. Yeah, everything's Metroidvania now. You just learn to live with it, or just don't play games anymore. I've got to farm, we need to farm here because the bosses are coming up. We gotta do some farming. Footballvania, that sounds pretty cool. You're not helping my cause here. You're just contributing to the problem, Lemon. You're contributing to the problem, sir. Welcome in. I was trying to make it sound stupid. Now you're saying it sounds cool. That's not what I was going for. I was going for, yeah, Mixer, that sounds like crap. Lemon, welcome in. How you doing today? We're playing some Mega Man. You're familiar with Mega Man, aren't you? Yeah, you've only done a hitless run of Mega Man 1 and 2, that's all. Explore the now ruined Oakland Coliseum for the lost Jose Canseco home run balls. Yeah, and while you're at it, find the lost Jose Canseco steroid syringes while you're at it. I'm sure they're down in the dugout somewhere. Rob, what's going on? Welcome in. Morgan, good to see you as well. I'm not wrong. Sounds familiar, I thought so. And Lemon, always good to see you as well, dude. See Elder Fudd wearing Mega Man's costume in the game case. Oh, you're talking about that up there? Yeah, it does look like Elmer Fudd. Be very quiet, I'm hunting Wowie. We need health, by the way. You're remaking Super Metroid? I hope they add some difficulty selections for it this time. That would be much better. Tecmo as Bo Jackson just running back and forth across the field. Yeah, that's a football Metroidvania. Sounds awful, doesn't it? I am not having any luck with farming here. I'm getting hurt more than I'm getting back. That does look like Elmer, doesn't it? I don't think 1-ups drop in this game. I haven't seen a single one drop. Maybe that's not in the code. Chrono Trigger's being remade. I've heard that that might be a thing. I want a remake. I don't want a remaster. I want a full-on remake. I want it to be brand new, even change the story some. That's gonna piss people off, but I don't want the same game over and over. We already have regular Chrono Trigger. If you want that, just play the original version. I want like a full-on remake with all brand new content from the beginning. A reimagining. I would rather have that. Most people just want to remaster. Oh, look, the graphics are a little bit different. This is what I've waited 25 years for. No, that's not what I want. I won't ever get what I want, though. We'll get a remaster that doesn't change anything except for a couple of new graphics, and everybody will be happy but me, I know. We've been down this road a lot. Can't wait to hear your thoughts on Final Fantasy VIII. I'm definitely going to play through that one at some point, Jay Cox. I peeked in on a lot of your streams of it when I probably shouldn't have, but it looks like a good RPG. I don't know why people dislike it. Because it's not Final Fantasy VII, probably. That's a bad way to look at it, but a lot of people will do that. Chrono Trigger remake is rumored every 5 years. That's true. People hear something and they get excited, right? Full-on remake of Chrono Trigger and reimagine as a Metroidvania. Well, knowing the way things go for me, that's probably what would happen. You know, they're gonna turn Chrono Trigger into a first-person shooter. You play as Robo, and you run around firing lasers, and the last boss is Specchio. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do, some stupid shit like that. Wouldn't surprise me. All right, so the spikes were in the sides, yeah. All right, so here we are at the bosses with all my lives and all my health. Robo FPS sounds neat. Once again, you're just contributing to the problem. I was hoping you'd say it was bad, but no, it sounds neat. No, it sounds like garbage. I don't know why you don't like Metroidvanias when Zelda 2 is a Metroidvania. No, it's not, Frisky. That's an action adventure. It's completely different. All right, here we go. Quick Man, get ready. I was ready for him that time. Look at that son of a bitch. He's way too slow. We are bustering only. Rob, welcome back as well. You're familiar with Mega Man. You know what I'm doing. Don't you hit me again. Got him. Got him and got health back. All right, we're in a real good way right now. Quick Man down. Final Fantasy X is way better than 8. I've only played up through 7. I'm a little behind on the Final Fantasy series. Oh, they're gonna give me the sub-weapons here. Who cares? Don't want them. I would play Chrono Trigger FPS with Isla one-liners. I don't want any FPS, no matter what's in it. I don't want it. COD Chrono Trigger Edition by the season pass to unlock more character skins. Don't give them any ideas or they might do that. Got Flashman here. Sort of the same behavior as the original. The jumping. Oh, he's gonna shoot me. Okay, that's fine. Oh my god, I might lose. No! You son of a bitch! Alright, the Mega Man 2 bosses are actually a lot harder in this one. Alright, that was close. Let's try again. Aren't Metroid and Castlevania also action adventure? Not really. Castlevania 2 is, I would say. Definitely Castlevania 2. That's more like a Zelda 2 type game. Alright, you switch sides, right? Let's switch sides. Alright, I'm gonna at least beat him this time. Alright, that's much better. I don't play Final Fantasy games beyond the first 6 games. Oh, so once it went into like 3D, you gave up on it, bored? I can understand that. I like 7 a lot. I've got a personal history with 7. No FPS even if you play as Tifa and your weapons are just punching and kicking people. The cameo by Chun-Li, nope, can't do it even then. I have an adverse effect to first-person shooters now. I'm done with those forever. Never again. Oh look, Heat Man! Heat Man's here. Okay, is it gonna be the same style of fight? I bet it is. Once you hit him, it triggers him into doing his little Bison Psycho Crusher move. Oh my god, that's bad. That's really bad. That's terrible! Alright, I should delay the attack like that. Okay, maybe not delay the attack. They get me. Not escape that. I'm dead. Dead, just like that, dead. And he had 1 health left, dead. Oh my god. They're probably not gonna stay dead if I have to game over. Maybe delay, yeah, I've got to delay that shot longer, I think, like that. Alright, try and shoot him in the middle of the room, maybe? Man, this is so much worse with Buster. There's 1 damage per shot. It's a long fight. Alright, this is working better fighting him from the middle. I don't know who the other Mega Man 2 boss is gonna be. I have no idea. All right, well, I got the strategy down for Heat Man at least. Who's it gonna be? Is there Buster Chivo? I have no idea, probably. So I'm getting a bunch of achievements. I didn't look at the list before I played. I'm just getting what I get. Retro achievements piss me off so much. Like yesterday, I had the retro achievements turned on while we were playing Booger Man. It didn't give me credit for beating a single level in the retro achievements, but it gave me credit for beating one of the bosses hitless, but it did not give me credit for any levels beaten. Retro achievements are garbage. All right, it's Bubble Man. Who normally isn't that much of a threat, but Buster only in this game might be. We don't have the middle blade, that's a problem. Got him. Right, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't bad at all. And now we have full life for whatever the next fight's gonna be, which is probably gonna be Wily, right? I was gonna guess Bubble Man, good guess, you got him. No ceiling spikes either, I know, right? Yeah, and they're normally in the game. That's right. All right, Bubble Man's down, and no ceiling spikes is weird for that fight. Every time you fight Bubble Man in every other game, he's got them. The achievements have such cringy names too. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of retro achievements. They're popular. I just don't really like them. I don't think they're too much fun. I don't even know what we're fighting next. It's gotta be Wily. Oh, this guy! What the? Who is this guy? What's this guy's name? I don't even remember how to fight this dude. Anybody remember this guy's name? I remember this guy, but I do not remember what his name was. He's easy. Whoever the hell that is, he's dead! Oh, is it Anchor? All right, well, whoever is gone, Anchor. That guy sucks. He's dead. Wow, just ran him over. One Up, welcome in. And Doc, thank you for the 100 bits. And Viscount, thank you for the 100 bits. Welcome in, Viscount. Doc, thank you for the 100 bits as well. I thought it was going to be Wily. NES version of Booger Man is better anyway, hot take. Maybe I'll have to play it down the road. We'll try out both versions. I don't like retro achievements for the same reason. It seems like you play the game on the 4th Tuesday of the month while standing on 1 foot or the run is invalidated. That's right. I don't like retro achievements. I'm just not a fan. Too much bullshit. It doesn't work half the time. The achievements aren't fun. A billion things go wrong with retro achievements, so I just don't bother. All right, I'm gonna get myself killed here so we can get lives back. So now we went to the Wily Space Fortress. So that Anchor dude, that was a joke. He put up no resistance at all. All right, here we are on Wily's level. Maybe Wily will show up this time. Anchor was a battle a little harder in Mega Man 10 DLC stage. Same pattern, but often stop partway across the room. Oh, that sucks when they stop in the middle of the room. Any of the Mega Man bosses, when they're in the middle of the room, you're in trouble. You are in a lot of trouble, because then you lose all your personal space, and then they run into you and you touch the boss and you die. Oh, we gotta use that jank contraption. All right, this thing. Yeah. Are these the ice blocks? Those are the ice blocks, okay. Mega Man 9 and 10 DLC bought. I think I did that. Maybe it was years ago. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'll have to look. If I didn't, I definitely need to do it. You have to fight the Anchor guy again. How many RAs does Booger Man have? Like 20 or 30 or something. I got some of them. There's achievements to beat the bosses hitless, and I got a few, but it didn't give me credit for beating any of the stages. I don't know why. What did I do wrong? Clearly, I beat all the stages because we beat the game, but the retro achievements didn't give me credit for it. I'm sure, and then if you try and like put in a ticket to retro achievements, most often than not, they'll tell you it was your fault. Oh my God, there's spikes down there. Okay, so we need to hold all the way right. We gotta hold right. Risky, not a problem, man. I will catch you another time. Appreciate you very much. I will see you another time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. This is the final stage, I believe. We got through the boss rush. I'm dying on purpose. I get lives back. Cammy, welcome in. What's going on? How's your day going today? Hope your day is going excellent. Good to see you. We're just dying so I can get lives back again. I like doing that. Look at this Sniper Joe. He will not let you walk past him. You have to kill him. Cammy, welcome. Hope your day is going awesome as always. Always good to see you. Yeah, I'm not a fan of retro achievements. I did Gradius 3 hitless and there was no achievement for that. So like the hard stuff I have done, there's no achievements for. There's no Holy Diver Deathless achievement either. But there's an achievement to do Deathless Nightmare on Elm Street, which would be 100 times worse. But yeah, and I'm just not a fan. I know people love them. I'm just not willing to spend 50 hours per game to get the stupid little badge. I don't give a shit. All right, here's that contraption. Hey, you get 100 plus achievements for retro achievements is too much. I'm just not a fan. I don't like the sadistic nature of what people do with that. I don't want to play each game 70 hours to get all the achievements. That's stupid. I'm ready to move on to another game after I beat something. No, the emulator was compatible because some of the achievements worked for Booger Man. So that means whoever designed them just did a shitty job and it didn't register or something. I don't know. Most of the time, RA are programmed to specific ROM, so if you don't have the correct ROM, they don't work. But some of them worked in it, but not all. That sounds like whoever created them problem. How is this gonna work? Looks really dangerous. This looks dangerous as all hell. I made it. Okay, good. No, 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 no! What? Oh my God! All right, well, this one looks easy. What emulator did you use? What core? Sometimes that's an issue. It was something on RetroArch, one of the emulators on that. And it says it's compatible with the retro achievement, so who knows? I just don't bother with it. Sucks doing something and not being given credit for it. All right, so this one's easy. Oh, maybe. Oh my God. Sure would be nice to have item 2 to skip this, wouldn't it? But no, we can't do that. We have no item 2. Oh, we gotta do this. Yeah, we got the birds. Yeah, Jorgirl, I agree, man. I agree. Can I kill Big Eye? I bet I can't. It's gonna run. That's usually the best thing to do with Big Eye is just run. Are you gonna jump over me? Of course you're not. There's 3? Oh my God, there's 3! Jump over me. Ah, loser. Oh, those little saws are here. Oh no. Okay, they didn't get me. A little cut man. This one's gonna be harder, isn't it? I knew it! I knew it! So that could be less compatible with certain ones. RetroArch incorrectly connect to RA for the achievement list, but the emulator core can't understand the logic correctly. It won't trigger. It's too much work. That's why I don't like it. It's just too much crap to put up with. And a lot of the challenges I do, they don't even put them on there. Damn it, I should have moved. You gotta move. How far back? Oh, they put you in the Big Eye room. Great. Great spot for a checkpoint. It couldn't be worse. Could not be a worse checkpoint than this. All right, jump over me, please. Okay. We have to actually do this for real. All right. They're gonna make me do it again. I knew it. Ah, I knew it. Got it. Okay, that wasn't too terrible. That was tolerable. Oh, come on! What? Oh no. Not gonna make it. No way. There is no way. There is no way it's not gonna happen. Wow. All right, man, this is tough. Back to the big eye room. All right, that's even better. Back to the big eye room after all that. No way to get through that. Man, this is tough. Should have waited. That's what I should have done right there, is wait. Not good at waiting. I like to just go. Man, this stage is hard. This is a hard stage. All right, now I have to do this again. All right, so it's the very low ones where you have to jump straight up. Oh, and by the way, the final Wily fight in this one, you can't kill it with the Buster only, so I have to switch to the weakness weapon for that. It is not compatible with Buster only. I forgot all about that. You can't just hide in that little spot. And you just have to take a hit there. That sucks. Pac-Man blades galore. I know. Look, stupid Pac-Man. People are fans of... That's a game I'm just not a very big fan of. Or I like Pac-Man very much. Not enough room right there. Not enough room. I'm so dead. We're not going to survive this. I can't just run past him. Saw an opportunity, I went for it. Not good enough. All right, back to the beginning. Oh man. This level is really tough. Very long. A lot of stuff going on this stage. All right, got to get better. This run will be better. And then Wily's at the end of this. And there's probably not a checkpoint at Wily. He's just at the end of the level. All right, they made it challenging. That's a good thing. You want it to be hard. You don't want it to be easy. Easy's boring, am I right? Doing Chivos or Super Star Wars third stage was already a rare Chivo. Yeah, see, everybody likes the retro achievements but me. I just have too many issues with them to enjoy it. Achievements not triggering is like the worst thing ever. And you always blame the person instead of the author that created them. They might have made a mistake, but no, they're never the ones that take the blame. It's always the person trying to do it. All right, I'm getting better. I got this. I hope so, man. I hope so. All right, this first room's pretty easy. Actually, the second one's pretty easy too, now that I've seen them both. Once you know the pattern, you know how it's gonna work out. You don't like retro achievements because they're modern? They are kind of modern, aren't they? They're just... No, they just don't work. They just don't fit. Most sets are shitty. Beat this entire game 10 minutes without taking a single hit. probably gonna die here, by the way. I have very low health again. All right, jump over me. Just piece of shit. I have no health. How are we gonna get through that Sniper Joe room? He hits me every time. All right, maybe I can practice it if we get there this time. Dango, happy Sunday, man. How'd the progress go on Fifth Element yesterday? You were on for a long time. I hope the progress went really well. That game is a lot longer than I expected it would be. It seems like one of those games that should be over in 2 hours. Or maybe it's good that it's not. More content, right? Some people like to use that excuse. There's more content. The game is long. We like more content. That's not always a good thing. All right, I'm gonna try and... How am I gonna deal with that? Not gonna have any health for the next section coming up. Man, this is nasty. This is nasty. Now I'm gonna be out of health again. Because I can't deal with Big Eye. Dude! We have no sub-weapons to deal with Big Eye. So if I just get bad RNG there and just die. That's the way it's gonna go. Zooey, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, you made great progress. Excellent. Welcome, Zooey, as well. Fifth Element was a movie. I haven't seen that movie in forever. It is Bruce Willis, right? It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. Dango, hope your day's going good, man. Always good to see you as well. Zooey, welcome in. This level is kicking my ass right now. It's very long. We would be doing a lot better with the sub-weapons, but that's not allowed. This is how you make Mega Man hard. Oh, I almost got under him. I almost did. Not quite. All right, let's see if we can make it through this room without getting hit. That's the odds of that's not very good. These don't, oh, they do drop. Okay. All right, how much health do I have? Not enough to survive this, I don't think. Are you serious? All right, I might be able to kill it though. I got him. Okay, so you need to stay in the middle for that. Okay. There's another one. Oh my god. There's another one. Why? All right, fall off maybe. All right, yeah, he just rolls right off and then he respawns. Okay. All right, that's better. Now he won't respawn because I'm further up. Man, what an adventure this has been. Buster only. I like it. How about some health instead of weapon energy? You piece of crap! Oh, great. Now I have no health for this. I have no health. Oh my god, this is gonna be so bad. Okay, I'm still alive. There's no way we're getting through this room. It is not gonna happen. I told you. I told you it's not gonna happen. How far back? Am I back at the Big Eye room? Dude! How in the world are we gonna get through this? How in the world? There is so much crap to go through, and the Big Eyes are gonna take all my health before we even get to the next room. Oh, great, more Resident Evil, Malachite, great. More Resident Evil, that's what I wanted to hear about. I never get to hear enough about Resident Evil. Let's hear about, let's talk about it some more. Sounds like a good idea. All right, he didn't hit me that time. All right, that's positive. All right, you jump over here. You jump over here again. Fuck you. Maybe that's why nobody plays this Mega Man. There's no E-Tanks. Do this every time? Oh my god, the checkpoint should be after this. Didn't make a good jump. Oh, I didn't have any lives left anyway. It's probably dead either way. All right, try again. Man, I'm really gonna have to earn this win. All right, you wanted some challenging Mega Man 1 Game Boy content? This is how you do it. You play Buster only. I bet you could freeze the big eyes and take no damage if you were like playing it like the original Mega Man 1. It would be fine. There's a Sniper Joe in a bad spot. That's another problem. Mixer would be delighted in a Metroidvania Resident Evil game. Those are kind of Metroidvania anyway, because there's a lot, or at least most of them, there's backtracking. Except for Resident Evil 4, that one's really good. That's the one I would play. That's the one for me. That way I get to fight constantly. I get to do an escort quest, which I don't mind. And I get to do a lot of combat without running around searching. So you take the part I don't like out, and then it turns into a fun game. What do you know? Do or do not, there is no try. Thank you, Yoda. Really play Resident Evil 1, great experience. I would hate it, man. I would hate it, Dango. I would be bored. I've watched like 80,000 playthroughs of it because it gets streamed so much. So like none of the jump scares or anything in it would get me because I've seen it so much already. It's like the most streamed game in like the history of Twitch. You've streamed it, Rat streamed it, Hungry Gorilla's streamed it. Pretty much everybody I've watched has probably thought about playing it or will play it at some point. It's almost like you have to play it. Except for me, I'm not gonna play it. All right, I think I shot that bird from like off the screen. All right, we're back at Big Eye again. Cool, awesome. We're back at Big Eye, my favorite. I like Big Eye. I like how he ruins every run. That's great. Woozy, welcome in. Hope you and Trick got some sleep last night. Trick was up real late. Playing Catherine, which actually looks like a cool game, despite being made by the Persona developers, right? Atlas. That's okay, though. That game's unique. Woozy, thank you so much for the 19 months. I appreciate it so much. Courtesy of Trick Me entering month 8, right? Welcome in. Pat Ped, welcome in. You can play Resident Evil Gaiden for Game Boy Color. I probably will. You know the right sources for games that are not boring Metroidvania games, Nintendo, Capcom, Atlas. I guess I'd rather just play a linear platformer. I know most people wouldn't choose that, but I would. I like Metroid when it's Metroid. I like Metroidvania when it's Metroid. That's when I want it. When I'm playing as Samus. No, not the first-person shooter one, Metroid Prime. I don't give a shit about that. That's not Metroid to me. That's first-person shooter. I'd care even less about. You can sneak under Sniper Joe. So I just got underneath him. That's good. All right, so there's some progress there. We're here with more health this time. This is the best run I've had yet. Let's make it count. Let's definitely make it count. I might not get another run this good for a while. And I have all my lives still, so it's even better. All right, so this guy is gonna come at me real fast. We're gonna have to do this to deal with him. I didn't even... little piece of crap. Got him. All right, sneak under him. All right, he's gonna roll off the ledge. He's gonna roll off the ledge. Yes, okay, good. We're making progress. I've gotten better at it. I had to see it for the first time or we're not gonna get it. All right, this time, last time he hit me, because he comes in 80 miles an hour. Like that, but I was ready for him that time. First-person Metroidvania with blocks. I could not imagine a worse experience. I could not imagine a more boring experience for me personally. I know a lot of people would probably enjoy that. I know some crazy people would enjoy the heck out of that, and I'd be like, you could not pay me enough money to play this game. There's a lot of games out there like that for me that you couldn't pay me enough. I don't just play anything. I know a lot of people are like, oh, sure, I like most games. I'm not like that. I'm like picky, and people don't like that. Imperium Basis, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Hope your day is going good. Good to have you here. Oh my God, of course he was there. What if there's a way to manipulate that? Maybe I can, if I shoot to the right, will it attack from the right? Oh, maybe it will. Maybe that was, it drops health over there that I can't get. And there's goodies over there that I can't get either. All right, well, I'm not allowed to get those. We have to use that. Maybe we're near Wily now. Please be near the end of this. This level's really hard. I don't know what's coming up. Another Sniper Joe. All right, got him. Kill him quick! All right, got him. I don't think I'd enjoy an FPS Metroidvania. I would hate it. I would absolutely hate it. I don't mind like the old school Doom style of first-person shooters. Those are level-based. Like each Doom game is like 30 levels once you get through them all. Oh my God, there's spikes. There's spikes here. There's spikes here. Oh my God, I'm alive. What if we just stay left? All right, well that kind of worked. That actually kind of worked. All right, are we at Wily yet? Where is Wily? These noodle things are gonna end up killing me. I can feel it. All right, Wily, where are you? Not here. Not here. Not yet. Where is Wily? Good Lord, this level's long. I have 1 health. If I die, how far back am I gonna go? Am I gonna go back to the big eyes? What if I do? How bad would that be? It could happen. Enough with this level! What is this? Where's Wily? This is not Wily. Okay. Well, now we're at Wily. Oh my God. All right, hopefully we start back at Wily. If it puts me back at the big eyes. We're at Wily! Oh my God! We're at Wily! And he throws those stupid little saws. Can't jump over them. Can't jump over them. Oh my God, this is horrifying. All right, try again. The second phase of this fight is easy, I think. You can live long enough to make it there. All right, now you have to use a special weapon, I think, because you can't do anything here. You have to, like, use going to reflector or whatever. Yeah, see, it does no damage. Where's the reflector? I think it's this, yes. Okay, yeah. What? I don't know how to dodge that. Maybe just move back? I have 1 health. Oh my God. Dude, that was so close. I'm glad we don't have to fight him again. All right, so see, the second phase of that fight's easy. The first part's hard because there's all the little saw blades everywhere. All right, so yeah, you have to use the sub weapon to kill him in the second phase. You can't do a true buster only for everything. So somebody's gonna be like invalidated, but no, well then find a way to hurt. What is that, the space shuttle? That's the space shuttle. Mega Man just took the space shuttle out, okay. It wasn't buster only, fail. God damn it, Rob. Gee, thank you for the GGs, guys. I appreciate it. That's the best you can do, buster only for Mega Man 1 on Game Boy. Man, that was tougher than I thought it was gonna be, honestly. That last stage is very long. What are we naming all the enemies now? Mega Man goes to Mars. You saw that coming, didn't you? Dom Retro, thank you for the big GG. Rat, I know, right? Who saw that coming? Nobody. Nobody saw that. Mega Man stealing the space shuttle to get out of WILY'S space fortress or whatever that's supposed to be. Great job on the invalid run. Thanks, I appreciate it. I won't be able to submit this run because you invalidated it. No God Gaming, come on. No God Gaming, none whatsoever. Just a fun challenge run. So Buster Only is doable for everything in the game except for WILY Phase 2. Mixer wrecking these challenges? Nah, man. Nah, enough time for another game? Nah, it's after 4 o'clock. This is a good stopping time. This is the perfect time to stop. Just in time. I'm surprised we got through both games with it by 4 o'clock. I'm actually really surprised. Wolf, what are you doing? Mixer's a God gamer, don't let him tell you otherwise. What? Doing an announcement? What is this garbage? An announcement. No, you, sir. Good God. An announcement. Could we get any worse? And no, that would be okay. Next time you're on, oh, I guess I'll just be doing announcements. I forgot that was even a thing you could do, but yeah, get ready to see one. Go 10, nonsense, sir. Nonsense. Nonsense. Absolutely not. Literally, thank you for the big luck emote. I appreciate it. It was lucky. That's what. That's right. It was luck. That's, yeah. It was all luck right there. I'm not giving myself any credit. That was luck. Doc, thank you for the 100 bits. Mixer's a God gamer, no doubt about it. No, I am not a God gamer. Stop it right now. You stop it. Not a God gamer. There's plenty of people that are, and I'm not one of them. Absolutely not. I don't want to hear it again. Prediction. In the prediction. All right, well, I beat this before 5:15 Central Standard Time. Answer, yes. There we go. Super God Gamer. Jax, you're contributing to the problem, sir. This is your 10K point reminder that Mixer's up. I'm not going to read chat anymore. We're just going to turn the stream off and go home. That's what's going to happen. I'm just going to go home. I'm done. Nikki, no! No! Nikki, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it so much. Oh my God, that's not helping. I'm already home? Yeah, but I could go somewhere else and also call it home, right? Why does Mega Man look like a pug? Rob, look what you've done now. Now I can't unsee it. Johnny, you just won 4,000 points? Yeah, but you just lost 10,000. So that was a net loss of 6,000. We're doing math. We're doing math. That's what we're doing. Why does Mega Man look like a... I can't unsee that now, Rob! Look what you've done! Look what you've done. Sagan, are you talking shit? Sagan, are you talking shit? Are you talking shit, sir? I think you are. Are you gonna have to be put in your place? Are you gonna have to get put in your place? I might have to. Talking shit. Look at this guy. I love it. At least he's not peeing in a river. You ruined the ending of that game, Rob. You ruined the ending of whatever that was called, Battle of Olympus. Good job. Rat, thank you for the highlighted message that says Goten, Wolf, and Jax are God gamers. Thank you. Thank you. I could not agree more. I could not agree more. Rat, thank you so much for that. And yes, that is 100% true. And again, thank you so much, Nikki, for the 100 bits. Even though I'm not a God gamer, not even close. Oh my God, any Doom this weekend? No, I didn't have time to play any this weekend. Mixer's conveniently ignoring those fight comments. All right, you know what? You know what? All right, fine, Sagan. You gonna talk shit? You gonna say I'm running from a fight? Okay, let's fight. You gonna back it up? You better back it up after talking shit. You better at least beat me one time. You better at least get one win. I'm putting you on the spot. More game, apparently so. Sagan's talking trash. I can't let this go. I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna beat the crap out of him for this.